Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome again to IssacharTIMES YouTube video. Okay, so today we're going to be starting up with a review of one of the most beautiful watches we've received so far. It's a mechanical watch, an automatic mechanical watch in the real sense of it. Now, a lot of people don't exactly know what that is, but that's the essence of this review. So we're going to be explaining all that is, how this functions, and how we can make best of this. Alright, so this particular brand is called the Lige brand, like Lige as name implies, like just Lige brand. Alright, so let's get started. You're welcome to the unboxing of the Lige mechanical watch. This is exactly how it came in, like this, if you can see properly. Right, so just go ahead and unravel this. Okay, here we have the main wristwatch, and then over here in the back we have this a chiffon material used basically for cleaning, for wiping your watches. Now we're going to talk more as you follow our reviews. We talk more about how to take care of your wristwatches and how your wristwatches can serve you better. And then here it came with an instruction manual, a user manual, which most people don't get to read because it's just a wristwatch. It's just put it on, adjust your time, and you're good to go. But I want to suggest that you take a look at this instruction manual even after you must have watched the review. It's going to educate you a lot. And then in here we have a warranty card. Right, your customer name, your model, date of purchase. Now you can see what's written on it. It's just in case your watch needs repair. And let me warn you, mechanical watches are difficult to repair, and you don't exactly find repairers like that all around you. So you need to be careful about your watch, and in the eventuality that it gets spoiled and needs to be repaired, please contact us. We would find a way to get it repaired for you. And then you have a tag for Lige watch. So that's all basically that you have in the box of Lige watch. So let's just move straight ahead to the watch itself. Alright people, so this is our Lige mechanical watch. Carefully crafted leather, like real leather, confirmed leather actually. And then mechanical part of it. Now I'm going to explain why this is an automatic mechanical watch very soon, and then the clasp of the metal of the wristwatch, different from every conventional clasp that most people have seen. Right, we're gonna put it on and show you. It's really simple though, but it's a very interesting mechanism that was used in this part. Okay, so let's go straight up to the watch itself. So over here we have a normal watch face that everyone can easily understand and easily comprehend, right? And then you have the watch, you have your crown to adjust your wristwatch and all of that. So you're asking me, a lot of people might be asking, the chronometers on the watches, is it decorative or are they functional? Let me just take a minute to explain the chronometers. Now over here, the one to your left hand side, that's where you have your Saturday, your Sunday, your Monday. That of course indicates your days of the week. And then to your right hand side you have your days, and then up there you have the moon face, and then down here it's just a skeletal representation of how your watch is actually functioning. Okay, so if you turn it over here, now you'd see three knobs, right? Two of them are designed to appear as though they do not appear, as though they are non-existent, right? Now those two are the ones that control your days of the week, and then the dates on the watch itself. So all you need to do is just to press it down with something, and then you see it changing. We're gonna get into all of that very soon. And then the crown of the wristwatch, use this to adjust your watch. Now at first, when you get your Lige wristwatch, it's gonna be dormant, like not functioning, right? So because it's a mechanical wristwatch, you need to wind it a bit right? So you just turn the crown up. So you just turn the crown up like this. So you could hear that sound. It actually indicates that it's winding. Now this is the beauty of this wristwatch. You don't need to wind for a long time and then your wristwatch stops working after some time, unlike every other mechanical wristwatches. Once you've wound it for a very short period of time and you put on the wristwatch, you set your wristwatch and then you put it on. Now over here, so far as this stuff keeps moving, right, your watch keeps winding itself. So basically the watch winds itself based on your everyday use. So the watch is on your hand and then you keep moving the watch around, this stuff keeps moving, and then that's how your watch actually gets wound. So you don't need to wind it every time you want to put it on, right? Just be sure that the watch is on your hand and then you continue your daily activities and your watch is fine and you are fine also. Okay, so one important thing I must tell us about mechanical wristwatches is try as much as possible to not let them drop, right? That could be the end life of your wristwatch, right? But try as much as possible to not let them drop. And then, like I mentioned earlier, if in the eventuality your wristwatch gets spots and you need to fix it up, please beep us your mechanical wristwatch. We'll get a way to get it across to ourselves and get it fixed and returned back to you. I was explaining why the Lige mechanical watch is an automatic mechanical watch. Now every conventional mechanical watch requires you to wind the watch before you make use of it, right, over a period of time. But now the reason why this is different is because once you wind it once, you don't have to keep winding, right? Now you wind it once, your watch starts working and you're fine, right? Now the moment the watch is on your hand, right, and with your everyday movement, like your normal walk around and all of that, this part keeps moving around. Now so far as this keeps moving around, the watch keeps winding itself, right? That's why it's an automatic mechanical watch. Like that's why it's different from every other kind of mechanical watch. Okay, now I'm gonna move on straight up to the clasp of the watch, wearing your watch. Now the first thing is you have to understand how this works, right? This is different from every other clasp that is available, so there is a need to understand how it works. Okay, so the first part of the clasp to understand is this part. Now if you tuck this up a little bit, it opens up, right, and then you can see this metal inside that gets to hold your leather, right? Now just underneath it there is this two clamps that you can push together, and then it opens up on this first hand, and then it also opens up on this other hand. Now you have a whole lot of extension, right, to pull up, to wear your wristwatch. Okay, so this is how you go about it. At first use, right, there is a need to set up your required length of clasp, right? So pull it in, and then when you get to a convenient or a comfortable length, you can clasp that down and hold that down there, right? Now you have this. Now we need to learn how to close this up. The first thing you need to do is to close up over here, right? If you don't push this down, it's not going to lock in, right? So you have to push this down to lock this in. Now that is in, right, you can now talk about putting on your wristwatch. Now you can just slide it in carefully, or better still, if it's not going to go in at that point, you could let that loose and pull it in before you close that up. Now you lock that up by pressing that down. Now that is in, you come over to this point here. Now to put this part on, you could push this back a little bit so that you have enough length that goes into this hole here, right? Now once that is in, just keep pushing, right? Just keep pushing, and then you press it down, and then that's how you wear your mechanical watch. And then your clasp is fine, your watch stays conveniently on your hand, and you can pull this up if you so wish, or you leave it whichever way it is you want. Now that's how you wear your Lige mechanical watch. Very simple, very easy, and very different from every other type of watches. Okay, now to pull it back out, it's as simple as you wearing it, right? Now pull these two metals, right, and just tug it out, and you're fine. Now you don't need to go through the whole process of losing this anymore, right? You can tug this up to give you more extension, and then you can easily pull it out, and then you can store your wristwatch, whichever way it is that you so please. And that's how you put on your Lige mechanical watch. And I hope this has been so enlightening. Now the other part I would like to explain before we round up this session is this part, the changing of dates and stuff. Now if you take a look at this, there are 3 spots. Can you see it? Okay, yeah, there is one crown and then 2 other spots that looks hidden, right? The other time in the video I said the 2 other spots are designed to help you change your dates and your days, right? Now to do that, all you need to do is just to get a sharp object, not so sharp that can injure you, right? Just a pointed object, and then push it in here, and then push, right? Push. So when you push, can you see by your left hand side the Saturday Sunday date changing? So you push once to move to the next one, push again to move till you get to where you're going. Okay, so today is Saturday, and then we're on Saturday already, right? And then you can come down over to the other hand for the dates part, and then you push also, and then it moves and changes too. It moves and changes. Now this one is in clicks, right? So click one time, it moves. Click another time, it moves. Click another time, it moves, right? So that's how this functions, and that's how you can enjoy and have full benefits of your Lige wristwatch. This is quite fascinating. It's a quite fascinating timepiece, right? And then if you are bound towards fashion and then you like something really unique, I would suggest you get something like this. So contact us, we'll sort it out for you. That's what we do. Thank you very much for your time.